In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 types of relationships. So, why do we want to know about the 3 types of relationships? Well, ultimately, if we were interacting with other people, we have relationships, not just relationships with an intimate other, but relationships with our friends, relationships with our colleagues, relationships with our family. So it makes sense to know what type of person you are in your relationship so that you can create the relationship that you really want. So the first type of relationship is the careless relationship. Now, the careless relationship is the person that doesn't care about anybody else. They are obsessed with their own values and their own interests and their own priorities. Everything's on their terms. They're a bit like a bull in a china shop. Now, the problem if you're the person that's in a careless relationship is that eventually people end up resenting you and the relationship will fall apart. At the other end of the spectrum is the careful relationship. Now, if you're the person that's in the careful relationship, you are on the receiving end of the careless relationship. You're having to walk on eggshells. You're constantly trying to appease and live to the other person's values and the other person's priorities and not to your own. And again, that will ultimately lead into your own resentment, and it will build and build and build, and one day it will be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and it'll be like a volcano of emotion that will come out. If you are someone that's in the careful relationship, you can find yourself sort of wilting inside. So you've got the careless relationship at one end of the spectrum, the careful relationship at the other. If we don't want to be those, what do we want to be? Well, what we want is the caring relationship. The caring relationship is the perfect blend between your own values with somebody else's values. It's not about compromising. It's about being able to create this caring relationship where you're acknowledging each other, you're seeing how their values support yours, your values support theirs, and you operate essentially in line with each other. Where I see relationships go wrong is where one person tries to live on the other person's track, or the other person is trying to ride their track or drag them along to their track. It's not going to work. Ultimately, we want to have a nice, equal track that's running in parallel with each other, not too much where it crosses over and you end up too much apart, and ultimately, like I say, not riding on one of each other's tracks. So if you right now are in a careless relationship, then think about how can you start acknowledging your values and your priorities and incorporate your values with theirs. And if you are the person that's in a full relationship, then look to do the same in your own way to create that caring relationship. I hope you found this useful. As always, hit subscribe and make sure you leave a little comment and let us know if you've been finding this useful, and I look forward to seeing you on another video very soon. Until next time, make it happen.